So we're actually going to send it down to Pat and Bobby Cervone. Pat?
All right, thanks, Woody. Bobby, you had a hat trick tonight, doing an excellent job. You're more the grinder of this group, but what did it mean to come out and have such a breakout game?
Oh, it felt great because, I mean, this is a school that's from pretty much my hometown, so it feels good to get 3 against them and just redeeming ourselves after last game, losing in the shootout.
Now you guys have a tough opponent in number 3 UMBC. You guys know them pretty well, splitting the last 2 matchups you guys had, but what are you telling the guys to prepare for tomorrow?
We just got to play our game. I mean, last time we played them, we played our game, forecheck good, shut them down, so we just got to do it again.
All right, thanks for spending this time with us.
Against the Atlanta Junior Knights, Pat, tonight the Flames are going to get some more competition. It's a lot better club, I'd say, in Atlanta than we probably saw last week in Hampton.
Yeah, they are a lot better. The Junior Knights, they're a team out of Atlanta, and they won the Tier 3 Junior A Nationals last year. So we're going to expect a lot of things from this team, especially returning forward Jordan Simmons, who was second in the team points. So they're going to have to be watching out for him.
They also got last year's backup goaltender back as well that shows promise.
Yeah, Brandon Hoff, he's definitely probably going to be the guy that gets the nod tonight, and he's going to be going against our lead guy, Clayton Brown.
One guy, just to kind of get an idea of the caliber player that this club can produce. Young man last year, Mr. Cope, did really well in the NCAA D3.
He did, and he was considered Rookie of the Year honors, and he's doing well in D3 rankings as well, where he's playing.
They will, and I think it goes without saying that not only should they go back to the Nationals for the 2nd year in a row, but to be honest, they should bring home the first championship. I mean, they're returning all the top players that they need. They're returning both goaltenders, and they should be returning captain Stacey Christians, who was the team's first All-American in the program's history. So, I mean, bringing her back along with the depth that they're going to have, plus the experience, I feel there's no reason why not only they could go to Nationals and make a name for themselves by bringing home their first title.
Offensive powerhouse, the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and you can't discredit what the Bulldogs have done this season. 7-game winning streak leading up into the tournament. Again, for the 2nd year in a row, they're considered one of the hottest teams going into the tournament, and that's why they're number 1. Thing that's huge about them, 200-plus goals on the year. No other team has done that. Also, they have a good job of stopping the puck, too, only allowing 87 goals as well. So they do an excellent job not only of scoring, but they also know how to play defense. Dan Phelps has done a good job with this club.
Miller further cementing the fact that he should be Rookie of the Year and Player of the Year in this
Absolutely.
game tonight.
6 points, 4 goals, 2 assists. But also, you kind of got to give Kurt, don't forget about the unsung hero in this, and Kurt Tobias. Believe he had the hat trick tonight. Still was able to get 3 goals. Also did excellent work on the assist end, also netting 2 assists, I believe, himself. But it was his play in the beginning that kept the Flames in this game before Ryan Miller could start getting the ball rolling for him. And you got to credit the captain for that.
Got to also give credit to Cam Holtz. You know, first year in this league, he kind of let in 3 quick ones right off the bat, but able to calm himself down and really provided some solid goaltending for the, you could say really the remaining 57 minutes of this game, maybe 55.
Absolutely, and that's why he's kind of cemented his place as the top guy potentially to win Specialty Player of the Year. And also you can argue Defensive Player of the Year as well, as you saw the mental toughness he was able to bring to the table after Elon was able to score those first couple goals. As you said, in the first about 3 to 5 minute mark of the first quarter, you thought they were going to potentially run away with this one, and they were unable to do so as Cam Holtz was able to finally regather himself and play a much better sound game.
If you had to bring this game down to one thing, what was the turning point that took in Liberty's favor?
I think the turning point was in the second quarter when Liberty finally started using that speed that they have to advantage and drawing the defensive, sound defensive unit of Elon out of position, and they were able to finally get their big guns going as Tobias was already rolling, but you finally were able to crack the door open for Miller, and he was able to start letting loose himself.
Nye looking through the middle, passes right across the crease. Dockstetter back around, shoots, and he scores!
Great shot by Dockstetter right there. You like to see the whole sequence that built up from it as well. Nye with the patience coming in on the slot, feeds the captain in very well, and he's able to just roof it right over the defenseman as the goalie was out of position. We're going to take a look right here. Nye bringing it in. Then he comes back, hits the Dockstetter. Allison doing an excellent job screening Mullen. Can't really see where the puck is. The defenseman tries to get back, but Dockstetter able to get it over. And Mr. Captain right there gives it goal number 35 and 61 points on the year for him.
Can be really dangerous.
Yeah, and they're doing a lot of good things, too, because they're one of the hottest teams that will be going into a tournament, too. And I like your pick, too, as well, when you're talking about Adrian. Last season, we talked about it, one of the hottest teams and one of the most dangerous teams going into the tournament. That's no different this year as they're on a 7-game winning streak, and that's why they're sitting atop of the league right now. I think that's huge, too, but I think also, to a certain extent, they might feel a little disrespected. The only team in the top 4 that has not been ranked number 1, and you let in the least amount of goals, you're the best defensive team in the league.
Yep.
That's going to be – they have something to prove.
Yeah, and
Actually, I like the D3 hockey team, but actually I can't name just one. I'm going to break script, and I'm going to name 2. Obviously, I'm going to pick the sport I love. I love wrestling, so I'm going to pick them. That's one of the teams I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. I love seeing what Jesse Castro has done with this team. I love actually watching them compete and how they just dominate the competition. Me personally, I know when I play video games, I like blowing out the competition. So for the moment, I like seeing that they do such a consistent well, and they do it in such a humble way too. But I'm actually looking forward to seeing year 3 of lacrosse. I mean, 4-5 their first year, 8-4 their second year, tied with the division lead, having more all-conference honorees than any team. And Kyle McQuillan's very deserving of that Coach of the Year award.
You're right.
So I can't wait to see actually what they do, because they should not only win the SELC, but they actually should make their first bid to nationals since being reinstated.
Well, I think they will for sure. Kyle McQuillan's done such a great job; they'll make it for sure.
Oh yeah.